Hi everyone, so we're just going to look at a new grid world project, and we're going to look at some tips for trying to get used to code relating to the bug class. Okay, so I'm going to go to File, New Project. It's a basic Java application, and I'm going to do, this one's called the Home Bug Project. And I'm going to create a new workspace. And the location, this is now important because I've been having problems with this. The location of the project is, you need to find your folder where you downloaded the grid world code. So this is it here for me, my newer grid world. Now, do you remember I told you that you should create some subfolders? This is the original folder, and I said make some subfolders and then we don't have to mess with the original. I think that's a wrong thing to do. I think you should go into grid world code and go into projects, and this is going to be the project folder. Okay, click on projects, that is your project folder. Just make sure Homebug, yeah, okay, that should be alright. Projects, and this is the home bug project. So let's go to next, finish. Let's see what we've got. So at the moment the home bug project has a source file which is this. Okay, I'm probably never going to use it, but what I am going to do is add a new file called home bug runner. Home bug runner. That's home bug runner, and I'm going to make another file called home bug, which is my class file for a home bug. And we'll look at what home bugs do in a minute. In fact, home bugs extend bugs. Okay? Which reminds me, having set up a new project, we better just check that we have a connection to the jar file. Do you remember the required library? There's my jar file. If it's not there, I'm going to have to find it, but there's my jar file. Okay. Now then, do you remember that a lot of these class files that we make have lots of imports and this kind of stuff? You're going to have to get used to that for testing your files, but you don't need to remember any of that for the AP exam. But I'm just going to go here, package info.gridworld.actor. So this is in bug.java. So in homebug.java, I'm going to do import, and it's not import, is it? It's package. I've forgotten already. Package info.gridworld.actor. And the other lines are import info grid world grid and location. info.gridworld.grid.location. And what was the other one? info.gridworld.grid.grid. Import info.gridworld.grid.grid. And the other one is import java.awt.color, in case we're using any colors in the bug class. Okay, so I'm probably going to need all that to make my home bug build properly. Let's just try and build it right now, see if anything happens. Is it going to tell me to go away? Oh no! It's telling me that of course that's not right. What am I doing? Extends it. That should be blue. Let's build it again. And it's not happy about location. Package info, import info.grid world. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Grid world? Grid world. Grid world. Build again. Third time lucky. Yay. Okay. Now the same goes for your runner file. It's not going to look like this. Do you remember what a runner file looks like? If I go all the way back through my code, where am I? It's here somewhere, isn't it? There's an example of it. Ah, it's not here, is it? I'm looking in the wrong place. I need to find the student manual in the case study to understand what a runner looks like. Case study, student manual, and the runner class looks like this. Come on, I know you're here somewhere. Sorry guys, there we go. We need this stuff at the top, and we do need a main method. And then we've got this stuff here. New actor world, new bugs, add the bug to the world, and show the world. Those are the steps we need to go through. But we need to import actor world and grid location. So let's do that right now. In my runner class, import info.grid.location. I'm sure that's a capital L. And import info.grid.world.actor.actorWorld. And there's also that color thing. Import java.awt.C for color. And this is not really a class file. This is our main program. Public static void main, open your brackets, string array reference called args. Now let's just build that and see if it's going to build. How many spelling mistakes? Oh, perfect. First time. Now let me kind of show you what happens if we, in our main program, we say actor world equals a new actor world, and homebug Bob equals a new home bug, and world dot add a new location, which I'm going to say 5. We'll look at that in a minute. Bob, and then world dot show. Now let's build that, and something's still happening in the background, so let's just stop whatever's happening there and we'll build that. And it can't find the symbol class homebug. Homebug Bob equals new homebug. Homebug Bob equals new homebug. Homebug Bob. We did build that, didn't we? And now it's not finding it. Oh no, what's going on? Do we need to import something else? Let's have a look. Do we need to import the bug actor? Let's build that, find out. Nope. Do we need to import that package? Package info dot grid world dot, was it actor? Info dot grid world dot actor. I'm just trying a few random things here to see if I can get this to work. Okay, it works. Wow. Now let's try and run that. Now remember, a home bug extends a bug, so hopefully this thing is just going to move forward as usual and put flowers behind it. Step, 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 turn, turn, step, 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 turn, turn, step, 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 step. Brilliant. So that's doing what we think it should do. Now then, you really need to get some of this right to make it all work, guys. I know it's a pain. But in the home bug class, I'm going to make a new method. I'm actually just going to override the move method. But in my overrided method, I'm not going to put any code in it. So let's see what happens if we do that. And let's run that again. Now hopefully, because the file is looking at the homebug's move method, There it is. It has a move method. Hopefully it's going to not do anything when I press run. Run. And of course it's not doing anything because it's not moving. So let's just stop that and let's close it. In the HomeBug's move method, let's just tell it to turn, which is a little bit silly, but let's build that. And let's go to the runner class and run it. And hopefully when I press step or run, it's just going to keep turning. So I am overriding the move method of the bug class. Remember, the bug class has a move method, but I'm overriding it by creating my own move method. Okay? Now, let's go back very quickly to my bug runner. I'm just going to do world.add new location. What's the location going to be? Let's do 5, 3, a new flower. I'm going to build that. Wow. And let's run it. Just to see if the flower's there. Yeah, so there's a flower. I put it in the wrong place. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3. I actually wanted to put it there, which is 3, 5. So I'm just going to close that. New flower. 3, 5. And I'm just going to go back to this move method and I'm going to take that out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, Open, just get out of the HomeBug project, go to Framework, Info, Grid World, Actor, Bug. Where's Bug? Bug.java. I'm going to open that. I'm going to go to the CanMove method. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it into my HomeBug class. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say you can move if your neighbor is null. So remember, neighbor is the next location on the grid. So if neighbor is null, you can move. Or neighbor instance of flower. I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to build that. And let's see what happens. I've just changed the CanMove method. I've overridden the CanMove method of the bug class. This is a home bug. Step. Now remember, a bug, when I step again, will jump into that location and the flower will disappear. But what have I just done? Now it's not going to happen, is it? Because I've overridden the CanMove method. This is the CanMove method in the HomeBug class, and I'm saying if that's true, return true. That's all. Okay? So that's an introduction to how to set up some new class files. I know it seems long-winded to have to type in all this stuff or whatever, however you get this stuff in. I think it's worth it because it will help you get a greater idea of how this part of the case study works. So please have a go and see if you can create a HomeBug class file. Feel free to mess around with overriding the CanMove and move methods, and we'll be looking at some little challenges later on with that as well.